This is that structure. Now, look what happened. You see the long white, smaller white, completely small. This is textbook stuff. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another trading day. Today we look again at cryptocurrencies and looking much better with the ceasefire. And now we're seeing long white candles in most instances. What do? Do we chase now? Do we buy now? Do we wait? So let's run through them one by one and have a look. Bitcoin, beautiful run up the page here. The only worrisome part here is it's a long white, getting a little bit smaller body, So I think it's setting up for a slight retracement. It might still go back and test that level and then retraces a little bit and then the breakout. That's what I would love. I would love to get another confirmation. Then we got one test, a second test, and a third test. The breakout there, be aware. I'm not going to chase immediately into it, seeing that the bodies are getting smaller. I guess today will give us more of an indication. If today can have a long white candle closing right through, then we're fine. We're in the clear. But if it starts to get smaller and smaller as it approaches this level, I'll then get a little bit more worried about buying at these levels. Ethereum fighting this rising trend line. Yesterday, it found resistance there. So yeah, pushing this morning, which is good. So let's see if it can push through. We should be in the clear. That means that the support is holding, this pattern is failing, and that's exactly what we're looking for because this is a bearish pattern. So let's hope for the best there. Solana, strong bounce off. Look there, smaller white candle, doji, finding resistance. I'm going to delete this one because that's not on the daily charts very clear. So we did negotiate this level, we did close above, but not spectacular. Not spectacular. So I would wait for the break, but you can see how the momentum is lost. I'm not saying it will roll over, but remember this is still a bearish channel. So this could still test and come down for another test down on this level. I'm not saying it will go down there. All I'm saying is it is a bearish channel, that's it. So we only need the break, then it becomes bullish. So at this stage, it's losing momentum, which is not that great news. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Inkasu. Do you struggle with customer queries that takes up all your time? Contact Inkasu to help transform your website customer focus with an integrated AI staff member. For more info, check out the link in the description. XRP, similar, big candle and then a very big candle. I thought, wow, it's increasing in size, and then yesterday, boom, just stalling. Right, so a little bit of a worrisome candle yesterday, but all right, after all this, the bulls must rest a little bit. So we should see a little bit of a sideways range into this falling trend line or downsloping trend line, and then we will most likely see a little bit of a break, a retracement before we see the break. So let's see XLM. XLM battles with the underside of this support level here. You can see the support. Now approached and losing momentum. So let's give it a chance. Don't chase into this right at a support level. Bitcoin Cash, beautiful, just bouncing. I was disappointed at the initial bounce here. It didn't tell me, wow, it's gonna fly. Look at this candle yesterday. It just picks up speed, making new highs, looking absolutely awesome. So Bitcoin Cash, again, the star of everything, already making new highs there and on good strong candles. We'll see now what this candle does. If this is a long upper shadow or some small body candle, yeah, then we will be a little bit worried. But let's see if it can break. Chainlink, nice two candles, losing momentum. Let's see, strong, losing momentum. So we'll see now what happens. I'm still after this long falling trend line, and that needs to dribble into this line or break it with a long white candle before it will really get interested. In Dogecoin, strong bounce, but look there. We got the resistance, support. This is that structure. Now, look what happened. You see the long white, smaller white, completely small. This is textbook stuff. So this shows you that there's resistance coming in. The bulls are not that convinced. So rollover from there could mean another test here at the bottom. Well, then producing a double bottom. But at this stage, let's focus on this. Finding resistance, we need a long white candle to break that resistance. Uniswap, well, bouncing nicely. long white, smaller, very small. Today pushing quite nicely last night. So what I need now is a good push on the long white candle. And we're busy forming a little bit of a channel here. You see there, flaggish pattern. Let's do it that way, sort of. That's not that great, but at least it's there. It's a consolidation. We're going to need a breakout before I will get excited on a good long white candle. Katanu. Also finding resistance. You can see we've marked this support levels. And this is exactly what we see now. Long white, and then finding resistance, selling off slightly. Not saying it's going to come down. Bulls should rest, yes. But there's definitely some sellers coming in there, keeping this down at this stage. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk. Don't forget to trade responsibly and never ever trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.